All right, let's get going and let's finish up some more about our Pong game. Our attributes are in, but they're not functioning the way we need them to do it. But we've got the basic setup. Let's go ahead and add some controls to our platform. So we're going to come into the world sprites, but we got to do some control. Let's go ahead and grab the control box, come down to if, an if statement. If something happens, then this is what we're going to do. Bring your if statement in here. You want it to be in a function actually happening. Go back to the world. If the buttons are pressed. So we're going to do a key down code. Bring this into that little space. You don't want it below or above. You don't want it. These go inside of the little areas there, the little blank areas. And I'm going to click on the key down to the right. If the key is pressed down to the right, we want our platform to move. Run back to your sprites. Go down to your velocity on your x-axis. So I'm going to change my platform to move. Velocity x equals +5. So I'm just going to put a 5 in there. Let's see what happens. There's my platform. Now if I press the button to the right, it goes to the right. But you notice it doesn't collide with the edges. All right, let's make our platform collide with edges. Back to your red. Let's say we're not going to bounce off because we don't want our platform bouncing around. So we're coming down here to find sprite collide with. Where is set collider type? Let's see if we can find the collide. Ah, there it is. Let's bring it down here, and we will say platform collide with edges. So now if I take my platform to the right, it can't leave the screen. But I can't go left yet either. Let's keep working on it. We need another if statement. Control, which is the darker blue. If, bring that down. World, come down to key down. Drop that in the little blank area. Bring this down, left. Go back to your sprites. I'm going to choose another x velocity to put in here. Now I want it to go the opposite way, and the opposite way in math is negative. So -5. No, not -56, but -5. Don't forget to name it. Let's see if our platform goes back and forth. Okay, our platform is going back and forth. Okay, but when I let go of the button, it still moves to the side. Now did you see that our angles changed, and therefore our bounciness of our Pong ball changed as well? That's an interesting interaction. We've got some more things to do. If we want to change the speed of the platform, we can change it there with these two numbers. Okay, we're going to change something about our little token in the middle. If I reset it, every time it's going to start coming straight down. And then we have to move the platform to the edges, which of course would work. But I kind of wanted my little token starting a little bit differently from the very beginning. Okay, let's go ahead and change some of that interaction at the beginning. Let's go back to our Pong attributes. Easy to find because we organized it with our comments. I'm going to get rid of Pong velocity y. Just bring it to the side and toss it away. Now we're going to come down to velocity x and y. Set velocity x, y. When you bring it in, make sure that's not going inside of any of the attributes. It's still on its outside on its own. And I'm going to change this to Pong instead of sprite, of course. Got to make sure and label things correctly. I'm going to give it two different numbers, 5 and 7. This should make it pop in and go at an angle. Let's try it. Run, and see, it came in straight as an angle. All right, I would like to put my sprite much more closer to the top. And that would be easy to do because I can find my Pong objects because of my comments. Let's take my y and let's bring it up to 50. That should start it up towards the very top. See, now it's towards the top, comes down, and I have to move my platform immediately to make things happen. My platform is moving back and forth. This is coming in a little more interesting. Let's see if it'll bounce off and change its velocity. That's a nice thing about that bounce command, is it will automatically put some random action into your speed and where it actually goes. But we'll keep working on our coding because this isn't quite a game yet, because you never know if you're going to win or lose because there's no score. You could play this game for hours on end and you would never lose and you would never make a score. So what we're going to do in the next video is teach the token that when it bounces off the bottom, that it's going to deduct our score, and when our score reaches 0, the game will be over. All right, good job, coders. Let's see if we can get you going on that.